I meant to ask you, when it comes to COD, which way do you think it should go? Because I've been thinking about this all day. Like ever since I made a YouTube video about it, like kind of just like talking about it. I've been thinking about it. Like which way do you think Call of Duty should go from like setting wise?
Um, like where it should take.
Yeah, because for example, people were complaining about the future stuff, and even though Black Ops 4 isn't necessarily, future, it has a little future tone to it, but people are loving it, including myself.
Yeah, because they just went by uh what everyone what everyone wanted basically. I mean, they said give us boots on the ground. They didn't say what it had to look like while boots on the ground.
I just assumed that, they didn't want future COD. I did used to see people say, they hate future stuff, so I just assumed they didn't want it in general.
Well, they meant boots on the ground mostly.
What about developers who do certain what was it, like certain settings, for example, like maybe Infinity Ward does modern, Sledgehammer does, like I don't know what Sledgehammer would be good at doing, because I don't know. Do you like Sledgehammer at all?
Yeah, I think that they do a very good job when it comes to because yeah, they worked on Modern Warfare, right?
Modern Warfare 3, I think they helped.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 3, and then the next game they made was Advanced Warfare.
Yes, and then they made World War II, which World War II wasn't really a bad game in my opinion, but I just found the game boring as fuck.
Yeah, I don't really think it was boring. I thought it was really fun, like to play with other people. Um, I don't think Sledgehammer is really a bad company because from what we've seen, they're not as bad as compared to what's the other one?
What?
Who made Infinite Warfare? That was
Infinity Ward?
right? Yeah.
Well, at least in my opinion, Infinity Ward isn't bad at all. I just felt like when it came to Infinite Warfare, I just felt like people just dick rode and shit like that. I mean, it is kind of, Activision's fault for making them make a third, future game in a row. But at least to me, Infinite Warfare was the best future game out of the three. But that's just I know that's very unpopular. People talk shit to me about it all the time.
Infinite Warfare was alright. I have to give it to Black Ops 3 though.
Oh.
Just because on the PC there was a lot more options, like you can actually do custom mod stuff, and for console you can't do that. So if it came to like console Black Ops 3, then I would probably have to go with Infinite Warfare.
What about Advanced Warfare?
Advanced Warfare, I mean, I kind of got a little bit into it because it was I thought that was exciting, how you could jump with jetpacks and all that for the most part. But then I realized, wow, this is what Call of Duty really turned into, isn't it? And I didn't really say that. I didn't really say that while I was playing Advanced Warfare. I kind of more realized that a little bit after Black Ops 3, when it just had come out like a couple months after, when everybody I knew on Twitter was saying, "Oh, I hate Black Ops 3. It just sucks. Like, why can't we go back to boots on the ground?" That's when everyone realized it, really. But I think that when like custom zombies, like the mod tools in general, like for multiplayer, like came out where you could do like any of that sort of stuff and have it be like really fun, I think that's when it gave a turn. But that was only on PC, so not everyone has a PC, so they probably don't understand that too much.
Yeah,
The
you
people
are
that are.
true. I would say I hope that they kind of stay away from the whole like World War II type ordeal, because you're too restricted. But any other thing, I kind of wouldn't mind as long as it's done right. Like even Future, I've even expressed that I wouldn't mind Future, but as long as it is done right and it's really fun, it can be a great setting.
Yeah, Future has like, I guess most people just wanted to hop on the bandwagon of not liking jetpacks when it came to it, because or it was probably the fact that they were just in love. They were so used to boots on the ground that they could never really see themselves transitioning over, and that's what a lot of people were worried about.
That is true.
Like look at the Infinite Warfare trailer. The dislikes. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was very unfortunate.
The second most disliked video on all of YouTube. Like, can you believe that?
I've even heard YouTubers saying, "Just go dislike it. Like, who cares? Just like they just wanted to keep the whole dislike thing going."
That was literally. It's literally second most disliked YouTube video in the world. Like, that's when Call of Duty. Okay, we need to change this. So that's when Modern Warfare Remastered came in, and so people would be somewhat happy and not try to like never buy a Call of Duty game again.
I think if Infinite Warfare was the first future game, I feel like it probably would have got it probably would have been perceived differently.
Wait, if Infinite Warfare what?
Was the first future game.
Yeah, probably. But the thing is, like, it wouldn't have got Modern Warfare Remastered because the only reason like why they announced Modern Warfare Remastered was like what was it? Was it because of the dislikes?
I don't think so. I don't think they could have made from the time that they showed the trailer to the time the game released. I don't think they updated or they remastered Modern Warfare Remastered in that short time. I feel like they was already doing it.
Yeah, but like, didn't they want to release it a year later as just like that? That's the new Call of Duty game for this year.
I'm not too sure on that regard.
Because that was their real safety for 2016. Yeah, that's how it was. That's how Infinite Warfare got really saved. But now they sell it separately. Which that's what everybody wanted.
Yeah, when it comes to the setting though, which way do you think the direction should go? Do you prefer future? Do you prefer modern, or would you prefer variety? Personally, I want variety because it'll be different, for each developer. But I mean,
I think that nowadays that it would be good for a variety, because I think that they're now like knowing, okay, nobody or at least the majority of the people don't really want jetpacks, and they're gonna keep it on boots in the ground, but still swap out with settings. They're gonna whatever it might be. They're gonna try to be unique with each Call of Duty each year.
Yeah, I hope Call continues to, succeed. I don't want to see it fail because I bought every Call of Duty game that's ever been bought. Now, of course, I stopped buying the season pass after Advanced Warfare, and some of the games I wish I didn't buy the season pass for, like Black Ops 2 and stuff. But I mean, I hope Call succeeds regardless.
I mean, yeah, it seems like a bunch of Call of Duty is just remaking maps from older Call of Duties because they know that's what people want. Or actually, I mean, maybe it just might be the fact that they can't really think of very many ideas for newer maps.
Honestly, I'm not too for sure. I know a lot of people do like that old stuff. I mean, I don't mind it sometime, but when I buy a new game, I expect new good stuff. Like, I don't want to have the same stuff over and over again. I want to see them make new amazing maps. I want to make new memories.
Yeah. They also want to make their job simple at the same time. So supply drops. Didn't it make them more money than Black Ops 3 itself?
I believe so. I believe it did.
$1.1 billion, right?
I think so.
That's insane. How they actually made more money off supply drops than the game itself. Wow. I can understand CSGO cases because, you can actually sell and trade those. And it has any sort of value. TikTok.
I don't know. At the end of the day, I just hope that it just continue to succeed, and I just hope stuff gets better from here. Because, like, in my opinion, with the whole remaster thing or like the whole old maps and stuff, like, yeah, it's good to pay homage and bring back old stuff. But in my opinion, it will never be like how it first was. Like, if they remastered MW2, I love MW2, but
Yeah,
it
me
won't
too.
be like how it first was back in the day because, like, I don't know, the feeling just won't be there. I mean, it'll still be good, but I just don't see the feeling still being there. Like how it used to be.
Yeah. I get that the feeling's not gonna be there, but would you rather have any sort of feeling than no feeling at all?
I mean, yeah, having a feeling is better, but I probably wouldn't even have a feeling, honestly. Like, I don't even know if I'd even buy it.
So
I
it would
just
make no
because
difference.
I didn't like
then.
Modern Warfare Remastered. I prefer the original COD 4. So, with that being said,
Yeah,
I'd be
that's why
skeptical
they
to buy a
brought it
remastered.
back, made it backwards compatible.
Yeah, that is good. I'm glad he did that.
Yeah. Because everyone started realizing that, because, I mean, they came to the conclusion that this was mostly popular because people wanted this instead of Infinite Warfare. And people wanted to focus on that. And they wanted some sort of like game that is nice and could be boots on the ground, but it turned into something else. Like, it didn't turn into a remaster, as like I've stressed so many times before in the past, and it really did just turn into the remake that I guess they might have even planned like before anything happened. Like supply drops, for example. We should have known that those were coming when they make 1.1 billion. I don't even know if they make 1.1 billion dollars a year in supply drops anymore. I still think that that's a important thing for them to keep in mind.
True.